Alright, so basically today what I'm going to be doing is going out to a quarry pond here in town that you'll see me fish a lot this summer. I actually caught my personal best there. It was just short of 7.5 pounds. And I'm going out with Bryon again. So we're going to see if we can't catch some winter bass. It's 25 degrees out right now, just snowed, had a big snowstorm last night, so no promises on how it'll go, but we'll see what happens. There's Bryon. He made it. There's the quarry pond. Most of it's frozen over. Bryon, what are you going to start out throwing?
I don't know, probably like crankbait or something. Honestly, I have no clue.
I'm going to start out with the jerk bait, because it's a wintertime lure and I've never caught a fish on a jerkbait, so let's see what happens. There's one.
Really?
Yeah, good one. Good bass. Woo-hoo-hoo! 25 degrees out, standing in the snow. First fish on a jerkbait. Yes! Look at that. First fish on a jerkbait. 25 degrees out, snow. It's a big chunk. Look at that. Right now. Look at that. Good 3-pounder. First fish on the jerkbait. First fish of the day, 25 degrees, snowstorm yesterday, caught that good fish. Go get a release on it. That was ugly. Now I'm switching it up to throwing this little red craw, little lipless crankbait. See if we can get anything to bite that. There's one, Bryon. On the lipless. A little bit smaller. Oh, he choked it. Holy crap, look at how he ate that thing. Look at how he ate that lipless crankbait. There's a little 1-pounder. Not very big, but that was fun to catch on the lipless crankbait. Let's go and get a release on this guy. Gonna move down here a little ways by Bryon. Right here's the pond, and then right on this side of this little thing we're on, here's the Upper Iowa River. On the other side, there's the Upper Iowa River. Other side of it, there's the pond. And over here, where all this new rock is, there actually used to be a little gap where the water from the river would flow into the pond. And the bass would just sit there and feed, but Fortunately, they had to fill that in, so as you can see here, there's all this new rock now. So I'm gonna go over here by Bryon and see if I can't get anything to happen. Bryon, that was a big one. Oh my god. I was reeling it in, just messing around, and a big one whacked it at shore.
Like you were reeling it in, or like you were like...
No, like I was reeling in my worm. Like just to give it to you so I could mess with that, and he freaking whacked it right at shore.
Nice little guy.
Switch it up quick, throw this little jig with a craw on it. Switching it up, throwing wacky rig Senko a little bit. Caught a fish. Justin got one all the way. Hold it up! All the way over there. We're headed to a spot we call Diesel Territory. We call it that because, well, it's right over there. We call it that because it's the spot that I caught my 7-pounder that we named Diesel. I won't respond to it.
Hey, cheers.
There's one. Oh, that's not a bad one either. Well, that's a good one, Bryon. Oh, that's a good fish. Oh, it's a smallmouth.
Is it actually?
What? Freaking smallmouth hit the lipless crank. There's not very many smallmouth in here. Not very many. Oh, he's hooked good too. Not very many smallmouth in here, so the fact that I caught one is pretty sweet. And that's a good one too.
Yeah. You want me to zoom in?
No, that's a good smallmouth. He's really impressed. Oh. I was just talking about how there's not many smallmouth here, and then Justin goes and catches a smallmouth. He'll bring it over here so we can see it. Let's see that decent smallmouth, little pounder. Not bad. What'd you catch it on?
Shaky head.
Craw?
Yep.
Alright. Alright, this spot right behind me, right back here, is the spot me and a couple of my buddies named Diesel Territory, because this is where I caught my just about 7.5-pound largemouth, which is my personal best, and we named it Diesel, so this is why we call this spot Diesel Territory. can probably hear water in the background. Off to my right here, the little drainage tube that drains all the rainwater from some neighborhoods and streets up there. And all the snow's melting, so it's all draining down into here. Oh, there's one. That's a decent fish. First cast in diesel territory. Oh, never mind, he's just a little guy. He got caught up in some grass. Oh! Shoot. Popped off at the bank. Little 1-pounder. Caught up in some grass, thought he was decent. Alright, I'm gonna go back to the first spot I was fishing. And then probably head out of here. It's getting pretty dark. So pretty and calm out here right now. I'm actually gonna switch the camera angle so you can see the pond a little bit better. It's just so pretty. Degrees out. Can't cast real well with frozen guides, but it's alright. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and call it a day. It's cold, my feet are numb. It's getting a little too dark out, but overall, I'd say it was a good day. I ended with 2 largemouth. One was like a 3-pounder, one was like a pounder, and then a decent like 2.5 pound smallmouth. Oh no, it was probably just about 2 pounds. And then my brother had 1 small largemouth and 1 smallmouth. And Bryon ended with 1 small largemouth. So overall, it really wasn't a bad day considering it was 25 degrees, but it's probably about 15 degrees now. It's gotten a lot colder now that the sun's gone down, and we had a snowstorm last night. And most of the, as you can see behind me, most of the pond is actually still frozen over. I'd say about 80% of the pond is still frozen. Overall, it wasn't really a bad day. Caught some bass. It's good to get out and finally fish with some real rods instead of ice fishing all the time, but hopefully in the next couple weeks this whole thing will thaw out and I can put my boat in or something. So we'll see you next time on Grind Season Outdoors.